The basic definition of utopian society is a place or world where everything is harmonious and perfect, a place that has desirable or perfect qualities, whereas a dystopia is a society where life is bad or dysfunctional. But how does one become so perfect? Wouldn't one group control everything in the end? In A Brave New World, written by Aldous Huxley, the author writes about a negative utopia, a society in which authors masquerade all the flaws and horrible situations into a perfect world. After looking around school, we discovered that Providence High School is considered to be a negative utopia because of all the flaws that admin would hide from the outside world. These flaws include the lack of individuality, strict regulations, and the slight manipulation from admin to get students to do what they will while giving them opportunities to be happy. In the students' eyes, it is considered to be a dystopia, but in administration's eyes, it is a utopia. One way to keep it hidden is administration provides the students with various clubs, activities, and classes in which it makes it appealing to prospective students who might come to the school year for their freshman year. The reason admin gives us all these opportunities to be happy is to give us ways to follow their rules and follow their instructions. Providence High School can be compared to A Brave New World that Aldous Huxley explains. For example, A Brave New World is a society that revolves around the economy and amusement. In other words, it's a world that is focused on making money and making everyone happy. Providence High School is somewhat the same, where the school makes money and makes everyone happy by offering students activities, clubs,
Hey ladies, hold on. Zoe, why are you wearing jeans? No, you're not supposed to wear jeans on campus. You know, I'm gonna have to give you a referral. Sorry.
You don't really have to.
Now, I have to be fair to everybody, okay? You know the rules, alright? So I have to give you a referral. Sorry.
Never gotten a referral.
Well, let's hope this is the only time you get it. Alright, there you go. Alright, ladies. Have a good rest of the day.
Both girls were upset at the idea that one of the teachers said they could not wear the sweater. So to get away from all of that, they play sports, which is considered to be their soma. This is considered to be a negative because although the controller said they could not wear the sweater, they made it up to them by allowing them to play sports. Like A Brave New World, they are upset with the idea of an easiness that they were given the ability to get away from it all.
Hey, Weston. You know that's not a Providence jacket. Why are you wearing it?
Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Martinez. It was just really cold.
You know the rules, right? I'm sorry, I'm not giving you a referral. Yep, you know about it, okay?
Yeah, I'm sorry. However, people were not to follow or comply to the rules of not wearing the same clothes or behaving wrongly, then they would be sent to detention. This island, where the people who are uncontrollable to society will end up. If anyone did anything wrong in A Brave New World, then they would be sent to an island. For example, when Weston gets detention for wearing a non-Providence sweater, he is sent to an island or detention in Mr. Martinez's room. Just like this situation, the Brave New World characters John, Bernard, and Helmholtz are talking to Mustafa Mon. The controller sends them away due to their behavior in society. When John decides to free the people from Soma by throwing all the pills outside the window, the controller states that this action is considered to be unstable for the society. This behavior sends them to an island, where they are sent away from the society and to contemplate on their actions all alone. One of the reasons that Utopia can be successful is because there is one group of controllers that regulate what they can or cannot do, and set limitations to certain rules. The way administration manipulates is when we are freshmen, we are conditioned to read the handbook and to follow the rules that we were given to them in the beginning. A utopia is achieved by psychological conditioning. For example, the freshmen or newborns are conditioned by reading the handbook, required classes that each of them must take, and they're only allowed to sit in certain areas when eating lunch. They're not allowed to join clubs and have regular meetings with counselors to make sure they are still on track. In a utopia, everyone follows these rules, and in a negative utopia, the controller makes them follow these rules, but tries to get something good out of it. If people do not follow these rules, they are sent somewhere else. In both the Brave New World and the Providence High School community, negative utopias are not necessarily good or bad. Even though admin wills for this community to be considered perfect and harmonious, it is still difficult to achieve this utopia due to the students. The more students will rebel to these rules, the more limitations and regulations admin will create.